Kim Kardashian has faced many challenges in her life, but this one might be the hardest yet. Her daughter North West is slowly slipping away, won over by Kanye West's new wife, Bianca Censori. Sources say that Bianca's influence on Kim's children, especially North, has left Kim feeling helpless and heartbroken. But how did things get to this point? And could this mean a drastic shift in the custody battle between Kim and Kanye? Stick around. The answer might just shock you. Let's start with the one thing keeping Kim Kardashian up at night. Bianca Censori, Kanye's new wife, winning over her children, particularly North West. Since Kanye married Bianca, reports say the bond between Bianca and North has only strengthened. Bianca's relaxed, unconventional style and carefree attitude have quickly made her a favorite, especially with North, who's been fascinated by her stepmom's bold fashion choices and easygoing lifestyle. Unlike Kim, who has strict routines, Bianca offers a sense of freedom that North is drawn to, and this new dynamic seems to be creating a rift between North and her mother. Kim, used to being the main influence in her children's lives, now faces the unsettling reality of Bianca stepping into that role. And it's more than just a friendly connection. Bianca has reportedly become a genuine role model to North. Imagine Kim's frustration, knowing her daughter is looking up to someone with such a vastly different outlook on life. For Kim, this isn't just about losing influence, it's about feeling replaced in a role that she's dedicated her life to. And as her daughter idolizes someone else, Kim is left wondering if her connection with North will ever be the same. As this bond between Bianca and North grows, Kim's concerns are becoming more serious. One major issue on Kim's mind, Bianca's choice of attire. Kim has always been cautious about her children's public image, carefully dressing them in age-appropriate outfits and aiming to instill modesty. But when North is with Bianca, all those standards seem to go out the window. Bianca's style is nothing like Kim's controlled, image-conscious approach, and for a young girl like North, this exposure to an unrestricted lifestyle is enticing. Sources say Kim is uncomfortable with how Bianca dresses around her children, particularly in public. It's not just about fashion, it's about the values being presented to her children. Kim's fear is simple, yet significant. She's worried that North might start adopting Bianca's carefree approach to life, and eventually lose sight of the morals Kim has worked so hard to instill. To see her daughter being influenced in a way that feels foreign, even inappropriate, has Kim feeling like she's losing her grip on the very things she's tried to teach her children from day one. It's a parent's worst nightmare, realizing that their child is slipping away from their values and looking up to someone who doesn't share those principles. Kim's not just facing a clash of styles here, she's up against a clash of values, one that could shape North's beliefs in a way Kim can't control. If you thought Kim's struggles ended there, think again. Kanye and Bianca's household operates with a completely different set of rules, or rather, no rules at all. When the kids are with their dad, there's minimal structure. Insiders report that Kanye and Bianca's approach to parenting is as relaxed as it gets. Late bedtimes, as much screen time as the kids want, and an atmosphere that feels more like a vacation than home. To the North, this no-rules environment is a breath of fresh air. She sees it as freedom, something that stands in stark contrast to Kim's highly structured home life. When North goes to her dad's, there's no one enforcing bedtime, no one limiting screen time, and no one setting boundaries the way Kim does. In Kanye's world, North has the freedom to make her own choices. While Kanye's relaxed parenting style appeals to North, it's deeply troubling for Kim. The lack of rules makes Kim's strict routines seem harsh by comparison, and she's genuinely worried that this unstructured lifestyle is drawing North further away from her. The question Kim faces now is whether she can compete with Kanye's appeal. As a mother who's dedicated to creating a balanced and structured environment, Kim is losing a sense of control every time her kids return to Kanye's. The contrast between the two homes is clear, and it's unsettling to Kim to realize that her structured parenting approach might be pushing North toward her father's lifestyle, one that Kim believes lacks the stability her children need. One of the most painful parts of this whole situation for Kim has been watching her children, especially North, defend Bianca every time she raises concerns. Whenever Kim attempts to discuss Bianca's influence or her unconventional style, she's met with resistance, not from Kanye, but from her own children. Sources close to Kim say that anytime she expresses worry over Bianca's behavior or clothing, North and even her siblings immediately jump to Bianca's defense. For Kim, this scenario is incredibly disheartening. Imagine trying to voice your concerns as a parent, only to have your own children tell you that the person you're worried about is cool or fun. When Kim mentions Bianca's revealing outfits, North might respond by saying, "Bianca's style is just different," or "She's not doing anything wrong, it's not just frustrating, it's heartbreaking." Kim has put so much effort into being the primary role model in her kids' lives, yet now they seem more interested in defending Bianca than understanding Kim's perspective. This dynamic has left Kim feeling like an outsider in her own family, her concerns seemingly brushed off by the very people she's trying to protect. For Kim, the fear that her children are slipping away grows with each defense they make for Bianca. She worries that they're not only admiring Bianca's style, but beginning to see her as a mother figure in a way that overshadows Kim's influence. It's a deeply unsettling situation for any parent, one that's forcing Kim to question her own role and influence in her kids' lives. Feeling cornered and running out of options, Kim is reportedly looking into legal routes to modify her custody arrangement with Kanye. Insiders reveal that Kim has started consulting with her legal team about revising the custody terms, hoping to regain control over what she sees as a deteriorating influence on her children. Her primary concern is their exposure to values that clash with her own, and she believes that the current arrangement with Kanye is compromising the stability she's worked hard to build for her kids. Kim's considering a few options. She might push for more structured guidelines around the kids' time with Kanye, or even supervise visits to ensure they're in a safe environment. Her hope is that by securing these changes, she can protect her children from what she views as negative influences, especially Bianca's lifestyle and attitude toward rules. But the big question remains, is it too late? North's attachment to Kanye and Bianca has already taken root, and it's hard to know if legal measures will make any difference at this point. Kim's struggles reveal a painful truth about co-parenting. Sometimes, no matter how much you love your kids, outside influences can come into play, changing everything. In this case, Bianca's role in Kanye's life is making Kim feel as though she's fighting a battle she might not win, while she's doing everything in her power to maintain a sense of normalcy for her children. It's becoming clear that North and her siblings are growing up in two very different worlds. In Kim's world, there's structure, boundaries, and values she's carefully crafted for her children. In Kanye and Bianca's world, there's freedom, spontaneity, and an openness that appeals to a young girl like North. This contrast is pulling North in different directions, making Kim's role as a mother more complex than she ever imagined. Only time will tell if Kim's custody battle will bring her the peace and stability she craves, or if her children will keep gravitating towards Kanye's world, a world that's as unpredictable as the man himself. One thing's for sure, Kim's fight to regain control over her family's values is far from over. What do you think? Could Kim's worst fears come true, or will she find a way to regain control? Let us know in the comments, and if you want more exclusive updates on this family drama, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a thing.